But yeah, I mean, one of the main things I talk about in my book, and that we saw at the end of the Trump administration, was this idea of Schedule F, this idea of enabling the president, who is elected and accountable to the people, to actually fire people in the administrative state who are opposing that president's agenda, who are opposing the implementation of federal law. Like, they're even under Biden, and this is one of my chapters in my book. I talk about this. Even under Biden, you have a deep state effort to restrain the sitting president of the United States from standing up for Israel. And that's only the one that I was able to cover in this book. I'm sure there are others, because the deep state has its own, and we talk about deep state. I use it as a term of art to refer to whenever the bureaucracy is opposing the will of the people's elected president, because I think that phenomenon is inherently at odds with the way that the Constitution envisions the executive branch. And therefore, when you have a deep state, that is always a problem. It's a problem when it's under Biden. It's a problem if it's under Trump. It's a problem if, Kamala Harris wins and she becomes president. Like, it's still a problem if the deep state is opposing her. And so I think in our constitutional order, it's important that we take on this deep state phenomenon. And I don't know, there's a lot of talk about specific cabals within the overall deep state, and I would love to expose more of that. What I have here is a broad-reaching effort that I was able to get from publicly available documents. So I don't have, the list of 5 or 10 people who are pulling all the levers in the administrative state. What I have is the overall apparatus. And ultimately, there are probably people behind that. There are some people who really loom large, though, in my book and in this effort. One of them is John Podesta. He founded the Center for American Progress, which I found their fingerprints in at least 3 different basic pushes of the Woketopus in the administrative state.